Today's podcast is a segment of the Texas High School Coaches Association convention this past July. And in this one, head coach of the University of Texas, Steve Sarkisian, talks about mental toughness and investing, not sacrificing. I think these are some great reminders here as we progress through the season, some things you might want to talk to your team about this week to keep them focused. So here it is, Coach Steve Sarkisian, University of Texas.
So we talk a lot about Texas tough. All right, what does this mean? You chose to play at the University of Texas. No one made you. No one twisted your arm. No one signed that paper for you. You chose to play at the University of Texas. Well, how did you get to that point? We hunt and look for unique competitors. Unique. Not good, not great. The unique competitors, because we're in a relentless pursuit to gain a competitive edge. Relentless. Every day, every film. I'm going to go back to when you were calling plays in the 8th grade in flag football for your son's team. Did you run a fly sweep? We'll probably practice it. And we are going to dig. It's a relentless pursuit. Our energy sets the tone every day. Our work ethic is unmatched. But our consistency is critical, because who you are some of the time is who you are all of the time. That's why we talk all about those things we were talking about, to develop that consistency so that ultimately our players can really enjoy this process and experience. I want them to enjoy the performance on game day. Have a blast. We should be smiling because we put in the work. We've prepared for the moment. Let's go cut it loose. Let's go play ball. We've already instilled the discipline. We've already created that habit. We've relentlessly found every avenue, every scheme we can put into it. We've developed the fundamentals and techniques. We already know we're mentally tough. We already know we're going to overcome the adversity. Let's go play ball. Just spot the ball. Let's go cut it loose. Let's go make it happen. Well, to get there, we practice a lot of different things. We practice special situations are a big deal. And I'm not going to spend a bunch on this, but this stuff is important that we try to train our players on. Special situations, 3rd down, red area, 2-minute, short yardage, goal line, backed up, 4-minute, just to name a few. All right, those are big things. Teachable moments in practice are critical to us. It's not just for the one individual, it's for everybody involved. I'm trying to teach the group, teach the group, teach the group. One thing that is shocking, every year it blows my mind, we got to do a really good job of teaching the rules to the game of football. Our guys don't know it. They don't teach you the rules to the game in Madden. They don't. You just kind of turn on the Xbox and play. And they line up right, and they don't jump off sides, so you got to teach them the rules of the game. We got to teach our guys how to practice. We got to teach them how to prepare and study. We got to teach them how to learn their opponent and their tendencies. And then we got to teach them how to know themselves and their own tendencies. But that's the value, and what I was talking about earlier, in recruiting kids that you all coach. You guys do a great job. It's withstood the test of time. Texas football. Kids are physically prepared, they're mentally prepared, they come from good programs, they know what it looks like. Okay, so we get ahead of the game on a lot of these things here. Okay, so no one in our program should ever use the word sacrifice. We don't sacrifice anything. We invest. Just keep investing in the program. I don't want our players to give anything up. I want them to put in, keep putting in, so that they get a greater return on their investment in the end. That may be a championship. That may be an opportunity to play in the National Football League. That may be a degree from the University of Texas. That may be an internship. That may be a job. That may be another investment opportunity with the money they make in the NFL. But they've got to invest in themselves, and they've got to invest in the program to get the return. We don't sacrifice. I don't want our players to give anything up. Just want you to invest. Continue to invest in the program. All right, why do we do what we do? Why do we work the way we do? All right, because I'm trying to create habits, okay? I'm trying to create a way of life for these young men. Yes, there's a lot that carries over to football, and it directly pertains to football, but everything I'm talking about really is about life. It's really about life. So, the point of it is, I should never have to use the term, hey, this is a big game, or we need to get up for this one, guys. It's a big one, man. They're all big, aren't they? They're all big. We only get 14, 15 of them a year. They're all big. They all count the same, man. That W or that L counts the same. So if we can get to the right frame of mind, I don't care if it's the Little Giants or the Dallas Cowboys. They're getting our best shot. If they don't show up, that's their bad. That's not our fault. So there's a mentality we're trying to get ourselves to. So I express to our players a lot, this is who we are. This is what we're built for. This is totally all about us. Some of you may even use this term. Our opponents are faceless. They're really irrelevant to our approach outside of knowing their tendencies and their schemes. Our approach is about us and who we are internally, individually, then who we are collectively as a team, and then ultimately the foot and the best foot we put forward week in and week out. And the only way we can get to doing that is with a level of consistency of doing that day in and day out with a sense of commitment, accountability, right? So, I say this quite a bit, but our guys are starting to really get it. The team that has discipline, commitment, toughness, and accountability all of the time wins championships. Not the group of individuals that have a bunch of stars from Rivals and 247 that some of the time are committed to it. No, the team that has discipline, commitment, toughness, and accountability all of the time wins championships. That's the process we're in right now. How do we get our team to understand that? And we've come a long way in 6.5 months. It's been really incredible. I've been so impressed with the young men on our team because we've had some adversity we've had to overcome. We really have. We had to overcome COVID 2 different times. We had to overcome an ice storm here, which all of you had to. We had to overcome a sudden tragic death of a player on our team. We've been dealing with some things here. But every day, you're starting to see the light. You're starting to see it take shape. So, how does all this happen? We as a staff have to continue to build the relationships and culture needed to chase greatness every day. Greatness is out there. We got to chase it every day. And we got to close the distance on greatness every day. We got to keep chasing it. We got to keep chasing it, whatever that looks like. So all I ask our guys every time, enjoy this experience, man. Enjoy it, all right? This is a really cool opportunity for us. It's a really cool opportunity for us to develop the relationships with y'all. And I look forward to you guys coming to games this fall. I know it's a little bit more difficult for some than others, but the opportunity to get around us, the South End Zone project is phenomenal. It looks like a different DKR now at the South End Zone being done. Not as much wind. It's a little warmer in there, just so if you thought it was hot before, it's hotter now. But we're definitely excited, and I appreciate the opportunity for let me speak to you here today, and I hopefully get a chance to meet a lot of you here throughout the next couple of days. Hook 'em horns. Appreciate it. Thank you.
This entire talk is available on CoachTube. The link is in the show notes. Continue to tune in and listen to all we're doing in season as we progress through the fall here. Follow me on Twitter @Coach K. Grabowski. and follow everything we have going on coachandcoordinator.com.